Project Drive Safer now, TMJ4's year-long commitment to spotlight reckless driving and potential solutions. West Allis taking advantage of a recently changed state law to tow vehicles of certain reckless drivers. Miriam McCarr is live outside City Hall with a key vote there tonight. Miriam.
West Allis is now officially the first municipality in Milwaukee County to approve these changes, which allow police to tow the vehicles of repeat reckless driving offenders. Now, the goal, they say, is to provide stricter enforcement as well as prevent the dangerous driving before it happens. Recklessness on the roads, something that frequent drivers in West Allis area like Henry Gillison say is a major concern.
I worry about it quite a bit. I have stopped listening to the radio and started listening to the scanner so I can stay out of the trouble areas.
He's in favor of a new Wisconsin law that allows cities to tow the vehicles of reckless drivers if they have unpaid reckless driving fines. Gillison saying the more accountability held, the better.
Be stricter with the punishments. I deliver papers in West Allis at night and stuff like that, so I hear all the police chases and see it going on. So I think the new law could do some greater good.
Lamar Bryson, however, says he doesn't think the change in policy is a positive one. What do you think when you hear about them passing this new towing law?
I think it's wrong. A lot of people might go into debt because of that. I don't think reckless driving had anything to do with tickets.
This new change gives police the ability to tow a driver's vehicle if they have a reckless driving fine that hasn't been paid within the last 4 years. The West Allis Police Department told TMJ4 in a statement that they are in full support of the ordinance, as it's another tool to curb reckless driving in West Allis. Just 2 weeks after Governor Tony Evers put his signature on the new law, the West Allis Common Council decided whether or not to implement that ordinance on their own streets, voting unanimously to approve that proposal.
Aye. It's bad driving all over, but I think it could help in the long run.
And under this new ordinance, which goes into effect immediately, anybody who gets their car towed because of those reckless driving fines has 90 days to pay those fines, as well as those towing fees, before they get their car repossessed. Reporting live in West Allis, Miriam McCarr, TMJ4 News.
All right, Miriam, big decision there tonight. Thanks. We do want to hear how you have been impacted by reckless driving. Send us a message at projectdrivesafer.com.